At 2 in the morning, in a tiny apartment with peeling paint and a flickering kitchen light, a desperate father stared at his phone with tears in his eyes. His baby girl hadn't stopped crying for hours. The last scoop of formula was gone. His bank account showed $1.87. With shaking hands, he typed a message asking for help. He thought he was sending it to a local church number he had saved earlier, but one wrong digit changed everything. That single mistake sent his message to a man worth over $200 million, a millionaire CEO. Before we continue, if stories like this touch your heart, make sure to subscribe to Heartfelt Moments, like this video, and share your thoughts in the comments. Your support helps us share more real stories that remind the world kindness still exists. This is the story of Daniel Harper, a 29-year-old single dad living in Ohio. Daniel never imagined he would be raising a baby alone. 2 years earlier, he had a steady job at a warehouse and dreams of building a small but happy family. But when the warehouse shut down unexpectedly, and his girlfriend decided she wasn't ready to be a mother, Daniel's life changed overnight. He stayed. She left. His daughter, Lily, became his entire world. She had soft brown curls and wide blue eyes that looked at him like he was her hero. And to her, he was. Daniel worked part-time delivery shifts whenever he could find them. He skipped meals so Lily could eat. He sold his old guitar and even his television to cover rent. Pride kept him from asking for help most days, but that night was different. Lily was only 6 months old, and her formula had run out. Daniel had already called his neighbor and tried a local food pantry, but it was closed until morning. Lily's cries echoed through the small apartment, sharp and heartbreaking. Daniel opened his contacts and searched for the number a friend had given him, a church assistance line. He quickly typed, "Hi, I'm sorry to bother you. My name is Daniel. I have a 6-month-old baby, and I'm out of formula. I don't get paid until Friday. Is there any way you could help me with $40? I promise I'll pay it forward someday." He hit send. 10 minutes passed. Then his phone buzzed. "Daniel, this is Michael Reeves. I believe you may have the wrong number, but before we fix that, tell me what store is closest to you." Daniel frowned. He didn't recognize the name. He quickly replied, apologizing for the mistake. Another message came in. "It's okay. I'm serious. What store is open near you?" Daniel hesitated. He had heard of scams before, but something about the message felt calm and direct. "There's a 24-hour Walmart about 5 minutes away," he typed. His phone rang. Daniel almost didn't answer, but he did. On the other end was a steady, confident voice. "Daniel, my name is Michael Reeves. I run a technology company based in New York. I'm not upset about the text. In fact, I think I was meant to receive it." Daniel later found out that Michael was the CEO of a fast-growing software company, frequently featured in business magazines. But at that moment, Michael sounded less like a CEO and more like a concerned father. "I have 2 kids, Michael said gently. "I know what it's like to hear your baby cry and feel helpless." Daniel swallowed hard, embarrassed. "I'm not asking for charity," Daniel said quietly. "I just need to get through the week." "I understand," Michael replied. "Go to Walmart. I'm sending you $200 through a payment app right now. Buy formula, and diapers, and groceries." Daniel stared at his phone as the notification came through. $200. It felt unreal. "Sir, I don't know how to thank you," Daniel whispered. "You can thank me by taking care of Lily," Michael said. "And when you're back on your feet someday, help someone else." Daniel bundled Lily into her car seat and drove to Walmart with tears streaming down his face. He bought formula, baby wipes, diapers, and even a small stuffed elephant that was on clearance. For the first time in weeks, he filled a grocery cart without calculating every single dollar. But the story didn't end there. The next morning, Daniel received another call from Michael. "I couldn't stop thinking about your situation," Michael said. "Tell me about your work experience." Daniel explained his warehouse background, his delivery jobs, and how he had always been good with logistics and organizing shipments. 2 weeks later, Daniel had a remote interview with Michael's company. 3 weeks after that, Daniel was hired as a junior operations coordinator. The job came with health insurance, stable pay, and the ability to work mostly from home so he could care for Lily. The first steady paycheck Daniel received felt like a miracle. He paid off overdue bills. He started a small savings account for Lily. And for the first time in months, he slept without the heavy weight of fear on his chest. When people asked Michael why he helped a stranger who texted him by mistake, his answer was simple. "Because I could," he said, "and because someone once helped me when I was struggling." You see, years earlier, When Michael was just starting his company, a mentor had loaned him money without interest, and without pressure. That act of faith changed his life. He never forgot it. Daniel didn't forget either. A year later, Daniel started volunteering at the same church assistance line he had originally meant to text. Once a month, he donated baby supplies to families in need. And every time he handed a box of formula to a tired parent, he would smile and say, "It gets better. I promise." One wrong number became the right connection. One desperate text became a new beginning. Kindness doesn't always arrive with flashing lights or big announcements. Sometimes it comes through a late-night message from a stranger who simply chooses to care. Daniel still keeps the original text thread saved on his phone. Not because of the money, but because it reminds him that even in his lowest moment, someone answered. And somewhere tonight, another parent might be staring at their phone, wondering if anyone will respond. Let this story remind us that we all have the power to be someone's answered prayer. You don't have to be a millionaire CEO. Sometimes a small act, a message, a meal, a moment of understanding can change the direction of someone's life. If this story moved you, share it, spread it, live it, because kindness is never a mistake. And you never know when one simple act could turn someone's darkest night into a brand new morning.